Hey babe, and welcome back to my channel. So all week I've been planning for this beautiful EK flow to come out on forgiveness. So on Monday we did an EK flow for a fresh start, for letting go, for releasing, for creating space, because a big part of having a fresh start is having space for something new to come in. And so we've got to kind of let go of what's no longer serving us, what's ready to be shed, so that we can try it a new way. And forgiveness just felt like this amazing follow-up flow to that Monday flow. So that's what we're going to do today. Take a little sip of my cacao and let's just jump right into it and get started. So I want you to rub your hands together. Close your eyes. Rub them together vigorously. And then bring the hands over the face. So covering the eyes, covering the face. I want you to take 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then bring your hands on your heart, just letting yourself arrive in this moment, arriving in your body. Breathing in to build, breathing out to soften. I want you to notice how your body responds when I say the word forgiveness. Does someone immediately come to your mind? Is there someone that you know that you want to offer forgiveness to? Is there a situation that you want to bring the energy of forgiveness to? Who do you want to forgive? Who are you ready to forgive? Who do you need to forgive? Just noticing sensations, thoughts, feelings. Don't ask questions, just keep breathing. Remembering that forgiveness isn't an admission of right or wrong, but an act of self-liberation. One that creates space for you to move on, that lays a path for you to walk forward toward what you dream of and what's meant for you. Allowing yourself, giving yourself permission to open to the possibility of forgiveness today. Bringing that idea into your heart where there might be resistance. But just committing to seeing the process through today. Inhale. Exhale, and right at the heart center you're going to begin tapping. Just tapping on the heart. Closing your eyes, you're going to repeat after me. I'm ready to forgive. I'm ready to let go. Saying these words out loud. I'm open to forgiving anyone and everyone who has ever hurt me, including myself. And even if that sounds or feels hard to me right now, I'm still ready. I'm still open. Because I know it will free me. And freedom is what I want. It's what I crave. It's what I show up for. The freedom to make my own choices. To build my own life. To create an intentional reality around what I desire most. And grudges have no place here. So I'm ready to let go and forgive everyone, including myself. Especially myself. Bring the hands to prayer. Take a big inhale. And exhale. Release the hands down into your lap. Open your eyes. We're going to do a 3-part Kundalini meditation. So you're just going to rest your hands on your knees, and I'm going to say a sentence out loud, and you're going to mentally repeat it over and over and over again. We're going to do 3 different parts, so 3 different mantra statements. So you don't actually have to say anything out loud, although if you feel compelled to, if it feels good to you, by all means, state it out loud, declare it. But you can also just say it internally, mentally. Remembering that forgiveness for things that we've experienced in our life, especially traumatic events, can feel emotional. So if you feel that you get angry, frustrated, annoyed, sad, if you feel like you need to cry or laugh or scream, anything that your body is ready to bring out, I encourage you to do that. I encourage you to let it out in the way that it wants to be expressed. If you need to stand up, if you need to beat your hands on the floor, if you need to grab a pillow and scream into it, I very much encourage you to do that. It's okay to cry. It's okay to have all the feelings. All your feelings are valid, but they don't mean anything about you. It's just processing emotion, and these words might bring up emotion. Close those eyes, look in and up to the third eye point, and let's begin. Mentally repeating this in your mind. I forgive everyone for everything they have done to harm me. I forgive everyone for everything they have done to harm me. I forgive everyone for everything they have ever done to harm me. I forgive everyone for everything they've ever done to harm me. I forgive everyone for everything they've ever done to harm me. I forgive everyone for everything they've ever done to harm me. I forgive everyone for everything they've ever done to harm me. I forgive everyone for everything they've ever done to harm me. I forgive everyone for everything they've ever done to harm me. I forgive everyone for everything they've ever done to harm me. I forgive everyone for everything they've ever done to harm me. I forgive everyone for everything they've ever done to harm me. I forgive everyone for everything they've ever done to harm me. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the eyes closed. Stay right where you are. You're going to repeat this sentence mentally. I ask and receive forgiveness for everything I've ever done to harm others. I ask and receive forgiveness for everything I've ever done to harm others. I ask and receive forgiveness for everything I've ever done to harm others. I ask and receive forgiveness for everything I've ever done to harm others. I ask and receive forgiveness for everything I've ever done to harm others. I ask and receive forgiveness for everything I've ever done to harm others. I ask and receive forgiveness for everything I've ever done to harm others. I ask and receive forgiveness for everything I've ever done to harm others. I ask and receive forgiveness for everything I've ever done to harm others. I ask and receive forgiveness for everything I've ever done to harm others. I ask and receive forgiveness for everything I've ever done to harm others. Inhale. Exhale. Stay right where you are. Keep the eyes closed, and now repeat after me this declaration. I forgive myself. I dwell in love and light. I dwell in God. I forgive myself. I dwell in love and light. I dwell in God. Mentally reciting these words. I forgive myself. I dwell in love and light. I dwell in God. I forgive myself. I dwell in love and light. I dwell in God. I forgive myself. I dwell in love and light. I dwell in God. I forgive myself. I dwell in love and light. I dwell in God. I forgive myself. I dwell in love and light. I dwell in God. I forgive myself. I dwell in love and light. I dwell in God. I forgive myself. I dwell in love and light. I dwell in God. I forgive myself. I dwell in love and light. I dwell in God. I forgive myself. I dwell in love and light. I dwell in God. I forgive myself. I dwell in love and light. I dwell in God. Inhale. Bring the hands over the heart. Hold the breath. Exhale through the mouth. One more time. Inhale. Hold the breath. And exhale. Let it go through the mouth. You can open your eyes. If you want to just like shake it out a little more. Stretch it out. Feel free to do whatever you need to do. Move how you need to move. To just let your body just accept that. Maybe feel like you need to like brush it off. Forgiveness can be a hard thing to hold on to accept. You can come back to this meditation as often as you'd like. You can do it every single day if forgiveness is something that you struggle with, but you know you need more of in your life. I would definitely invite you to revisit this practice every day for a little while. Just help your body work through it and process any kind of grudge or stagnant emotion that you're holding on to around a person, an event, a situation, because it really isn't about who's right and who's wrong. It's really about self-liberation, and that's what forgiveness is all about. Freeing ourselves from the attachment of what happened before so that we can create space for what is ahead and also what is right now. I love you so much. Thank you for joining me here today. I appreciate you being here. May you find peace in your practice. May you carry peace in your life. Sat Nam. I love you, and I will see you back here again soon. Mwah.